I guess I better start. Hi. Thought I'd change things up a bit and do a late night reading to see what happens. I'm calling this reading Midnight Fish. So ostensibly, if you've got some water in your astrological charts, this might be a reading for you. But if you don't, it could still resonate. Who knows? I have no idea because I'm not psychic. This is a basic past, present, future reading. Just 3 rows, 3 cards each, past, present, future. So we'll see what the cards got to say today. I did a little pre-shuffle, but I've had quite a long day already. It's 1:30 a.m. and I've already forgotten what it said. So we'll just have to see. Number 25. This is the wedding ring. Ring to the right. The love that you cherish will always be bright and continue to flourish. Ring to the left and troubles begin. Your love will be cleft and filled with chagrin. That's interesting because cleft can mean both sever and attach, can't it? But you don't want chagrin. Obviously, that's depends on the position of the card. So we'll just take the general meaning, which is some sort of union, a wedding. Maybe you're going to a wedding. Maybe you're planning a wedding. Underneath number 20, the party. Right. And this is a new oracle deck I got. It's called the Lost Oracle. I've used it a little bit. I like the pictures. We'll see what it says. I'm not reading from the book because the passages are a bit more explanatory than pretty poetry and small paragraphs. So yeah. An event. Midnight Brew, the alchemy of you. And underneath that, unguarded, trust the unexpected. Trust the unexpected, huh? Those 2 cool cards. The alchemy of you, is that what makes you you? I could open the book and read, but I don't really want to. I'll just get the feeling of the card. There's an owl on the card. I just heard an owl outside. Well, I mean, it's a tarot deck. Chance of an owl coming up are quite high. I'm doing this reading with the Anonymous Bosch deck. One of my favourites. I'm sure it'll surprise me. Yeah. Prince of Skates, indecision, too many options, balance, pleasure. Balancing out your pleasures. Let's see. On the bottom we've got page of birds. He's like a little dude sitting with a bunch of birds. Thoughtfulness, planning, melancholy, pause. You're in a limbo space. Things stopped a bit. Yeah. Feeling thoughtful. Being unguarded. Yeah, he doesn't look guarded in that picture. He's like chilling with the birds. We've got the Conjurer. Oh, it's the Magician, isn't it? Knight of Birds. Queen of Coins. Death. King of Vessels. King of Skates. Ace of Coins. River to Hell. Sin of Sloth. Oh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's always a bit heavier with this deck. Sometimes it can be fun. Okay, so in the past it looks like you were using your manifesting abilities here with the Conjurer, Knight of Birds and Queen of Coins to change something in your life, to move, to go on an adventure. He's taking flight with these birds that he's been sitting with almost. It looks like people helped you and you were using your skills to do this, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Yeah. I'll clarify in a minute to see if I'm right, but we'll see. Death. Presently, you're going through some sort of transformation. It says on that card bad luck as well. Are you having a bit of bad luck? Five of Pentacles, worry. This is the Thoth deck. Thoth. King of Vessels, which is King of Cups, a fair man, humility, gathering blessings through work. So presently you're working really hard and you're getting the rewards for it. Some love there, care and tenderness almost. But it looks like in your near future there might be some issues to do with distractions or being self-centered or not having the help you need. Yeah. And then future Ace of Coins, nice. Financial success, riches and wealth. I mean, I don't really need to explain that, what that is, whatever it is related to whatever you're working on perhaps. But seems like you're going to go through some sort of river to hell, which is the Tower card. So unfortunately, it indicates that there is a tower in your future, but it might lead to gain. Transformative experiences can often breed success. But it says that you should be wary of taking it too easy. I did have this card the other day as I thought maybe you would needed a rest. Yeah. But sometimes after a traumatic experience you might need more rest than you think, or you might not find it easy to find the spark again to go back to whatever it is you're working on. But we'll clarify and we'll see. So we'll start with the Conjurer. Abilities, creation, deception. Yeah. I don't think there's deception there. There's a little doggy. Let's see. Should try and chill out a bit. It's been a long day. I've been at work all day. Don't know how good this reading will be, but yeah. Princess of Cups. Princess of Cups. It's just like a Page of Cups energy. Death. And the Major. So the Magician, clarified by the Magician, yes. Some sort of manifestation that happened after an ending. Page of Cups. Did you have to start again? Always to do with a love offer, but a small one. So then you decided to go on an adventure. Yeah, Knight of Birds. Let's see. Looks like he's going into outer space. He's got this glass helmet on. Yeah, Prince of Swords. Another page in the surrounding energies, like the action, taking action. Yeah, Prince of Swords, Page of Swords. Swiftness, yes, moving. 8 wands. Doing almost like Cupid's arrows. Looking for an empress or chasing an empress. And we got the Empress. Taking direct action. And then the Queen of Coins, asking for help, poverty, using your skills. Yeah. Using your skills. 10, ruin. 10 swords. Page of Pentacles. Failure. Something bad happened with your money. To do with the Prince of Cups. Another Page of Cups. That's the Page of Cups again, but not the male version. Something ended, maybe with a Prince of Cups. Or something failed that cost you, but you used your skills and perhaps the help of a Page of Cups. Or the spirit of the Page of Cups. New beginnings. Offerings of love. Alright, so that's the past. I hope that made sense. And here we have present. We've got the Death card. Clarified by the Fool, the Chariot, and wealth. So whatever ending happened recently or that you're going through now has actually created forward movement and wealth. Money's come back after what happened in the past. You got the King of Vessels. It's very priestly. It's purity. It's like a real innocent energy. A fair man that's helped you. Have you had help from a fair man? It could be a woman, I suppose. Yeah. A Prince of Discs. A Page of Pentacles. Somebody who's intuitive. A scholar. Maybe a young one. A young person. A young person who's been fair to you. Page of Swords, direct action again towards a dream. Okay. So, yeah, whatever your dream is, this King of Vessels is going to help you get there. It's the energy of the Prince of Swords. Page of Swords is direct. No bullshit. Being fair. Humility. Gathering your blessings through the work you do towards your dream. And then we got the King of Skates, lack of help, distractions or self-centeredness. Prince of Wands, so Page of Wands. God, there's so much page energy tonight. That's reckless behavior. Also, the spark of, generating an idea. Obviously, you can't always be. Might be distracted here. We've got 6 swords, so moving away. So there's a ship here as well. 6 swords is traditionally depicted with a ship moving on water. And 2 wands, dominion. Yeah, kind of holding on by the skin of your teeth here in the near future. Self-centeredness. Yeah, it's Prince of Wands. Feels like a tired energy as well. You're knackered. This guy looks like he's having a hard time riding this boat. I mean, his legs are sticking through. Monkey on the mast. Fishing. It's not looking out for dangers. He's only got one eye. There's an anchor. There's somebody already off the boat drowning. I mean, and you've only just got 2 wands through all of that. So whatever new thing, it's very difficult you're doing. But it seems to indicate that it's going to... Here's the Chariot now. Turn into lots of money. Ace of Coins in the future. Ace of Coins. Maybe it's got to do with whatever the stream is, the star that you're working on now. 7 swords. Fuck. Behind that, a fortune. A deception. Some sort of deception that hit a lot of money. The world. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune spins. You never know when it kicks people off or out. And you've done this through prudence in the future. Wow. Prudence in controlling your devil energies. There's the devil. And there's the 7 swords. Which in this deck is futility. So it's the pointlessness almost of malice and secrecy and lies and all this nonsense. Yeah. Sort of failed attacks kind of thing. Wheel turning. Alright, so then we got the Tower. So this Tower's coming after your financial success. So, yeah. 8 of Pentacles here on the Ace of Coins. That's hard work, but prudence as well. The idea of containing, controlling. So, what's this Tower? It's something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. 9 Pentacles behind her. Lots of money. Knight of Wands. Ooh. There's a knight. Valor. 7 wands. Okay. To get through this river of hell, you're going to have to embody the energy. You're having to tamp down at the moment almost. Because you haven't got... Only a page of wands came up here. This guy's knackered on the boat. He hasn't got much fire left. But you got to bring out your Knight of Wand energy. Creative force. You have to have firm boundaries. Yeah, with the Valor. 7 of Wands. Which is normally boundaries or defeating attacks. Having the higher ground. Yeah. Still have fire. Queen of Pentacles. What's their energy? Yeah. Stability. And then we've got 5 cards, the Sin of the Sloth. Just telling you to have a rest or two. Be careful not to have too much of a rest or to find it hard to get back on the horse. Because I'm sure after a river to hell you'd be a bit knackered. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. 5 swords, defeat. Knight of Swords. There's a Knight of Swords there. Worry. 5 Pentacles. Worry about gain. 9 Pentacles. 9 discs. Perhaps you're worried you won't reach 9 Pentacles if you take too much time off. That one's got me stumped. Defeat. Do you slump because you have a defeat? It causes you to worry about 9 Pentacles energy, and this is the constant gain of wealth. It's not like 10 Pentacles. It's almost like more than 10 Pentacles. 10 Pentacles is simply wealth. 9 Pentacles in this disc is like it's the constant accrual of wealth. So perhaps there's some worry there because maybe there's some defeat, but that looks like future. Anyway, disclaimer, this is all subject to change because like at the end of the day, I can't really read the future, and people exercise their free will every minute of every day, don't they? Anyway, it's to do with some sort of partnership, some of this maybe. That's the wedding card. But I don't know, maybe you're at a wedding. Let's see what the Page of Birds is. Were you thoughtful about the 7 swords? And there's fortune again. They obviously like sticking out together. Knight of Cups. Nice. And a Page of Princess of Wands. A fiery, free-spirited female energy. And a really groovy water knight energy. The Knight of Cups. Very romantic. Yeah, maybe that's where the union is. Anyway, folks, that's the majority of the reading. I'm going to ask the witches. Should I use the witches? Yeah, I do like using them for the end bit. Just ask for some simple advice. What should the viewer do? I guess there's a lot to ask on. I mean, you never know when you're asking. Is it like, what should they do right now? Like, go make some toast? Or what should they do in the morning? Or a year from now? It's weird. How are you supposed to know what time zone you're asking in? A High Priestess, how are you supposed to know? Tap into your intuition. 4 of Pentacles, the World, Karma. Ooh. Why are you giving me karma? Holding back, 4 of Pentacles. In the World. I suppose it's kind of telling you just to let karma play out. Yeah. I mean, that's the only way you can deal with karma, because you can't actually control karma. You can't control any karma. No one can. Yeah. You don't have to try and move the world to make karma go away or come, or it's just its own law, isn't it? And if you tapped into your intuition, you kind of instinctively know that. Anyway, I'm sure you can hear by the sound of my very deep, deep voice that I'm quite tired. So I'm going to end this reading. I felt like I tripped to a different dimension tonight in the cards. That's quite fun. Yeah. It's a weekend for me, but I'll be back tomorrow with the singles love reading. At least it's the end of Days of Our Lives. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're having fun. And my recommendation tonight is a channel I've only started listening to recently. I only found it recently. It's really hard looking for channels because the algorithm only gives you what you look for, doesn't it? You have to sort of step outside your comfort zone to find things that are different. You could talk about that on the mental plane as well, but it's a whole other subject, isn't it? Anyway, I came across a channel called, run by a girl called Moon, and it's Moon Manifestita. Manifestita. Moon Manifestita. Yeah, she's in Australia, I think. It's nice to hear different accents, different perspective, different voices. So give her a stop by, little listen, a little dimension change there. Apt for a midnight read. Cool. That's done. Good night.